YouTube, Niner Empire, what is going down? Welcome back to another video. So, Tom Brady to the 49ers, rumors are a thing. There's some shit rolling around that is basically implying that he could potentially end up to the 49ers or with the 49ers for next season. And that situation would be a Jimmy G for Tom Brady trade. Now, who's involved in that trade? Who knows? At this point, it's just rumors, right? But we have talked about this before. I talked about this on this channel 2 years ago when Tom Brady left the New England Patriots. The 49ers really had a legitimate shot to go out and get Tom Brady. Tom Brady reportedly had called the 49ers and basically expressed his interest in the team. 49ers shut it down. They said, that they were sticking with Jimmy Garoppolo, and that obviously was the wrong decision because now they're in a spot where they're trading Jimmy Garoppolo, and Jimmy G's obviously not the quarterback we envision him to be. Should the 49ers have traded for Tom Brady 2 years ago? Absolutely. It was a no-brainer. They did it, and we paid the price for it. So here's the thing. Tom Brady has made it clear, and you guys can look this up on Google. This is true. He has said once before he would like to play his last season, and he wants to play his last season with the 49ers. He grew up in the Bay Area. The 49ers were his childhood team. So obviously, it makes sense as to why he would want to play with the 49ers. Is it going to happen? Who knows? I mean, this could be a long shot. This could actually be a thing. He has followed the 49ers on Instagram. I don't know what's going on with that. It could mean that he's interested in the team. Antonio Brown did that when he was, leaving the Pittsburgh Steelers. He had followed the 49ers on Instagram. That's happened before, right? If the 49ers really did bring in Tom Brady, to me, it would make the Trey Lance trade one of the biggest mismanagement assets in franchise history. It would almost interpret the move as an admission that they missed on Lance, basically meaning that they're not sold on Trey Lance or, they don't feel good about Trey Lance. You have to feel good about a quarterback, though, when you give up the amount of draft compensation the 49ers did to move up in the draft and select Trey Lance. Here's the thing. For me, if it's up to me, I would almost rather stick with Trey Lance just because you have to start developing him at some point, right? Tom Brady could come back and win a Super Bowl with the 49ers and then retire, right? And then obviously Trey Lance would take over. That would definitely help Trey Lance, right? But there's a reason the 49ers gave up those 3 first-round picks. And they have to be sold on Trey Lance. I think Trey Lance has played very well in the games that he appeared in just this past season. But, for Tom Brady to come to the 49ers, I think that would almost, like I said, interpret the move that they missed on Lance. It's intriguing. It's a fun topic to talk about, right? It does make a lot of sense, right? Tom Brady, for a team in win-now mode, the 49ers are there. Hypothetically, if the 49ers were to win a Super Bowl with Tom Brady, you have the equity to deal with any lumps that will come up with Lance in year 3, right? So, and it's also intriguing to see what this Niners offense would look like with a proven, quarterback, the greatest quarterback of all time in Tom Brady. Obviously, it would be fireworks in the Bay Area, and I'm sure everybody would want to see that. But, I just don't see anything, for one, linking him to the 49ers other than he's expressed, years ago that he's been a child. That was his childhood team, and that if there was one team he would play for, in his final season, it would be the 49ers. Other than that, and then obviously him following the Niners on Instagram. But other than that, I don't see a situation that puts Tom Brady in a 49ers uniform. So, and he's also came out and said, never say never on retiring. He said that basically his decision could change in 6 months. So, who knows? But, it's weird. It's a really weird situation because you have Jimmy Garoppolo who's on the trade block right now. He hasn't even been traded, but obviously all signs are pointing to him being traded. I would be absolutely shocked if Jimmy G stayed with the 49ers. If the 49ers brought Jimmy G back and didn't at least go out and pursue Tom Brady, I would be pissed off because Jimmy G is not a good quarterback, I think. I think he's mediocre. If you're rolling with a mediocre Jimmy G and letting him return, why not go out and at least trade Jimmy G to the Bucs and get the greatest quarterback of all time? For me, that doesn't make sense. So, it is what it is. I think that, if the 49ers really were to trade for Tom Brady, obviously we would instantly be Super Bowl favorites. I think we would win the Super Bowl with Tom Brady, but it would be temporarily success almost, right? I mean, we don't know about Trey Lance. Trey Lance could come out and be the best quarterback, the 49ers have had since, Colin Kaepernick or Steve Young or somebody like that, right? But when you have Tom Brady, you're going to win. Everybody understands if Tom Brady comes with the 49ers, that puts the 49ers over the top and instantly in Super Bowl conversations. And I think if the 49ers had Tom Brady, it would be almost a Super Bowl or bust type of thing, for the 49ers. So we'll see what happens. I don't think this is going to happen, to be completely honest. It's just rumors right now. It does make sense for it to happen, but Tom Brady's retired. And like I said, his decision, he's made it known that his decision could change within the next 6 months. But for me, it doesn't make sense. And if the 49ers trade for him, I'm not going to hate the move, right? You're getting the greatest quarterback of all time. But that just, I'll have so many questions about Trey Lance if it happens. Because, if Trey Lance backs up a quarterback for 2 years, yeah, that could help him. But Trey Lance is ready to play. He needs in-game experience. So the 49ers need to grant him that. So for me personally, I don't think this is going to happen. The 49ers had a chance to make it happen 2 years ago and didn't. So what makes it, what tells me that the 49ers are going to make it happen 2 years later, So it is what it is. And like I said, it's just rumors right now. He's followed the Niners on Instagram, and there's, been a bunch of other kind of bullshit things that are kind of linking him to the 49ers. But to me, it doesn't make sense, and I think the 49ers should roll with Trey Lance. But like Brady said, never say never. And if he truly is traded to the 49ers, I'm not going to hate the move. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section about this whole rumor stuff. Should the Niners, have a chance, should the Niners go out and try to get Tom Brady, or do they just stick with Trey Lance?